Have you ever wondered why Hamlet is considered one of Shakespeare's greatest plays? What makes Prince Hamlet such a fascinating and tragic character? Stay tuned as we explore the major themes, symbols, and unforgettable quotes that make this play a masterpiece. Welcome to Timeless Sparks. In this video, we will break down the plot, analyze key themes like mortality and the absurdity of life, and discuss famous quotes. Whether you're a student or a Shakespeare enthusiast, this video will help you understand Hamlet in a whole new way. Let's get started. Hamlet, written by William Shakespeare, is a tragic tale of revenge, madness, and existential struggle. The story follows Prince Hamlet of Denmark, who is visited by the ghost of his father, King Hamlet. The ghost reveals that he was murdered by Hamlet's uncle, Claudius, who has now taken the throne and married Hamlet's mother, Gertrude. Driven by grief and a sense of duty, Hamlet vows to take revenge. However, his journey is full of hesitation, internal conflict, and philosophical questioning. The play explores themes of betrayal, morality, and inevitable nature of death. As Hamlet's pursuit of justice unfolds, it leads to tragic consequences affecting everyone around him. The biggest challenge Hamlet faces is his own indecision. He struggles with the existential question, to be or not to be. Should he take action and seek revenge, or is life itself meaningless? This hesitation highlights the futility of action and the absurdity of existence, making Hamlet one of the literature's most complex characters. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, the theme of the absurdity of life is explored in several ways. This theme is rooted in existentialist ideas and reflects Hamlet's deep inner conflict, confusion, and disillusionment. Mortality and death are two important keywords in Hamlet, as the play reflects on death as its central point. The famous "to be or not to be" soliloquy illustrates Hamlet's existential questioning of whether it is better to endure life's suffering or end it. The absurdity of life is accompanied by the inevitability of death, which is often unpredictable and sometimes seemingly meaningless. Hamlet's encounter with Yorick's skull in Act 5, Scene 1 reinforces this theme as it reminds him that death is the great equalizer that reduces all humans to bones regardless of their status in life. Another important theme is the uncertainty of existence. Hamlet is often caught between conflicting emotions and ideas, unable to reconcile his thoughts and his actions. This uncertainty mirrors the absurd nature of human existence, where meaning and purpose are elusive. The play is filled with Hamlet's philosophical ruminations about the futility of human endeavors as he struggles to make sense of the world around him, from his father's death to his mother's remarriage and the corrupt court. The futility of action is another important theme in Hamlet. Hamlet's indecisiveness throughout the play underscores the absurdity of action. He is plagued by doubt and often hesitates to take action, fearing that any decision may be meaningless or lead to unintended consequences. His delay in taking revenge of his father's death becomes a central dilemma in the play, as he questions the value of seeking revenge in a world that may ultimately be governed by chance or fate, not moral justice. Corruption seems to be another theme in Hamlet. Hamlet frequently observes the moral decay of Denmark, which he refers to as an unweeded garden. This corruption extends to his own family, especially his mother Gertrude and uncle Claudius. Hamlet's inability to understand why the world has become so corrupt adds to his sense of absurdity, as the world seems devoid of justice, reason, and virtue. Another important theme in Hamlet is illusion versus reality. Throughout the play, Hamlet is confronted with the discrepancy between appearance and reality. The play within a play in Act 3, Scene 2 is a metaphor for the larger theme of illusion, as Hamlet seeks to expose the truth behind Claudius's guilt. The absurdity is that the characters in the play, and even Hamlet himself, often live in a world of pretense where the truth is obscured and deception rules. In Hamlet, symbols are extensively used to enhance the play's themes, especially those themes related to the absurdity of life. One of the symbols in Hamlet is Euryk's skull. Hamlet's discovery of the skull of the court jester Euryk serves as a powerful symbol of mortality. The skull represents the inevitability of death and the futility of human achievements. Hamlet's musing over Euryk's skull remind him that death comes for everyone, regardless of their status, reinforcing the play's theme of life's absurdity and the transient nature of human existence. The ghost of King Hamlet is a pivotal symbol in the play. It represents the unresolved tensions between life and death and the struggle of meaning in a world filled with corruption and suffering. The ghost's call for revenge also triggers Hamlet's existential questioning, as Hamlet is forced to confront both the absurdity of world and the weight of his moral responsibility to right the wrongs of the past. Ophelia's flowers are also symbolic. In Act 4, Scene 5, Ophelia distributes flowers with symbolic meanings. Flowers such as rosemary for remembrance, pansies for thoughts, and fennel associated with flattery and infidelity. These flowers symbolize Ophelia's descent into madness and the corruption of her family relationships. They also serve as a poignant commentary on the theme of love, loss, and betrayal, emphasizing the absurdity of the situation where even nature and beauty are tainted by the world cruelty. The garden serves as another symbol in the play. Throughout the play, Hamlet refers to Denmark as an unweeded garden, symbolizing the moral decay and corruption of the kingdom. This image of a garden represents the unnatural state of the world Hamlet inhabits, where the natural order has been disrupted and decay prevails. The garden is a symbol of disorder in both the political and familial structures, illustrating the absurdity of a world where corruption is pervasive. Mirror is another symbol in Hamlet. Mirrors are a recurring symbol in Hamlet, representing self-reflection, identity, and the distortion of truth. Hamlet's quest for truth often involves self-examination, but the mirror of the world is covered by deception and corruption, making it difficult to see things as they truly are. The mirror reflects the absurdity of trying to find clarity in a world that is filled with illusions and lies. The climax of Hamlet occurs during the famous play within a play scene where Hamlet stages the mousetrap to expose Claudius's guilt. When Claudius reacts with a guilt and rage, Hamlet realizes the truth. However, his hesitation continues, leading to a chain of tragic events, including Ophelia's madness and death, and Hamlet's accidental killings of Polonius, and the rest. Hamlet is a timeless exploration of existential questions, human frailty, and the search for truth. Shakespeare masterfully weaves themes of mortality, corruption, and the absurdity of life into a story that still resonates today. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your time, and see you next time.